School District of Weyauwega Fremont regular Board of Education meeting to order on Monday, October 27, 2014 at 7:31 p.m. in the Weyauwega Fremont Middle School IMC.
Here. Here. Kurt Duxbury?
Here.
Doug Ehrenberg?
Here.
Jim Stitt?
Here.
Sandy Smith? Here. Jordan West? Here.
Before the meeting was properly notified, we were listening back on. Number 5, communication visitors, 5A visitors.
Okay, I would like to address the board on the topic of school budget. At the conclusion of this meeting, the board and the administration will be presenting the budget to taxpayers of the district and asking for approval at the annual meeting. I've attended many meetings for more than a year now, and in that time, I do not believe I have seen any board discussion of budget priorities or any decisions made by the board as a whole as to what the district's spending priorities should be as it pertains to students. A few board members have individually questioned spending priorities, but the board as a whole has offered very little, if any, direction to the administration. And I ask why that is. Do all 7 board members understand where the tax dollars are going? Do you feel that as elected officials, you're responsible to provide the best education available and the best student opportunities by prioritizing the needs versus the wants of this district? Or is it better left up to just a few individuals? So that leads to my question is, who's responsible for setting the budget that you will present tonight? Who's choosing where the tax dollars go for students' education? The history over the past few years will be just administration with very little input from the board as to the priorities. The reason I ask about priorities now before the budget is approved, because asking why something was spent after tonight's meeting, the canned response that I've received is it's in the budget, or the school board approved this already when they approved the budget in October. And finally, with the gifted and talented and science issue that we had, it wasn't available to provide those 2 options for students because the budget was already handled. The past 2 months in the monthly bill shows the district spending over $8,000 on 2 scoreboards. Yet the Weyauwega Fremont Music Department is holding rummage and bake sales in hopes of raising money for a portable sound system. Why is that? Choir and band are accredited classes. Parents and students are holding bake sales, hoping to buy 25-cent, 50-cent items, try to raise money to get a sound system that really should be the responsibility of the school district. Last week I wrote a check out for $18 for the purchase of earplugs for 3 of my kids who are in band. Mr. Schmidt and Mrs. Pence provided information as to the long-term effects of hearing loss, and they found a program where you could have professional level ear safety devices for the students. I guess that's another question I have is, we can spend $8,000 on scoreboards, why couldn't we spend whatever the cost is per band student to provide safety devices for their ears? I guess I truly hope that you are listening to the questions and concerns and not just dismissing them, as I know many of you feel that I am just a minority here. And then finally, it was my understanding gifted, talented science is going to be a regular agenda item, and the last few meetings it hasn't been on the agenda. It would be wonderful after the hours that are being spent on a facility study if a study could be put out for student opportunities. It would be great to discuss the gifted and talented situation here at WF, to make it a full-time position along with assistants. It would be great to discuss the science program and supporting that at a level that it used to be supported at. I truly appreciate the 2 high school students that are, I feel, currently overloaded with science and the correcting of papers and everything.
team has met twice, most recently last Thursday, and our next session is set for November 6th. And I guess I have an open invite to community members to participate in that, continuing to try to bring in individuals from our community to be part of our dialogue and conversations and share your input on our current facilities and our educational assessment and how we deliver education within our district. I will say that the group is working very hard, and they're bringing forth some good conversation and ideas for the board to potentially consider moving forward. Dean Benega from ATS and I will be back on the 6th and compile yet again the information that was shared on this last Thursday. And as they start to mold a plan or an idea for the board to interpret. And I think we see some of the commonalities that the board had expressed early on with some new ideas as well for consideration.
Board members, in your packets, you should have had my board report that has 2 graphs this month. And I promised you early on, once we got into the mid-quarter for first quarter, I would provide you with some data to show you how the new extended learning time, the ELT program, is working. I hope that as you take a look at this, you see that even just at 7 weeks into the school year, that a comparison from last year to this year is showing progress in all areas. Within some areas, significant progress. For example, within the high school, there's been a 56.7% reduction in discipline referrals, while the middle school has seen a decrease of 26.9% decrease in discipline referrals. So students are wanting the incentives, getting the extra help, and throughout the rest of my graphs and report, you can see progress being made in each area. As I look at it, any progress is significant because it's a start, and I see this to continue growing as we move forward. I welcome any questions that you might have. Feel free to talk to me whenever, and I'm going to continue to keep monitoring this data. At some point, I'll come back and bring some more data to you to show the continued progress.
I'll let my board report stand as presented.
I'll let my board report stand as presented.
I got a question for Mr. Noah. What
Sure.
Aura is?
Yeah, the ORF,
Yeah.
it's, they're, those, I don't think of them as xylophones, but they're instruments that have bars like a xylophone. I think that's a xylophone, is that? Well, you guys are in band, you probably know what ORF instruments
What is
are,
it?
but they're, those kinds of, they're smiling at me.
Okay, it was a new word to me. I thought
Yeah,
I'd take.
they're, you take like 2 little hammers and you know, like, bling, 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 that kind of.
Right, it is, it's, my daughter's involved in it, what it is, it's a xylophone, miniature scale,
Yeah.
and, I believe Mr. O'Connell's working with kids that have interest in it, to spark their, excitement about,
They're,
musical interest.
working, you know, that actually a very encouraging thing, kids after school, who, were showing an interest in working till like 4:30 with them on Fridays. Yeah.
No, board report.
C, Board of Education. D, recognition and special guests. 1 donation, target 142.
3 donations I'd like to recognize this evening that have come in, 2 of them annually and 1 on occasion, if you will. The first is from the Target Department Corporate Offices for Target stores. Target has a program where individuals that, when purchasing merchandise through credit or debit system, recognizes the location in the school district and where the individual comes from. And end result is that those local school districts within those zip codes and areas receive a benefit to help support education within the building level budgets, mainly for supplies, and we can direct that. So thank you to Target for recognizing that, and it pays to shop there, if you will. Some of their proceeds will ultimately come back to our district. The third item is a donation from the city of Weyauwega via the Weyauwega Fremont, the Weyauwega Public Library Board. This past summer, members of both our band and choir participated in Library, it's an annual event, and historically, they've had different musical groups, not only from our school, but the West Bloomfield Band and other areas of our community to entertain, and this year, students came in and did an outstanding job, and the board wanted to recognize their efforts with a $100 donation to the choir department for the support. So thank you for all parties involved with that.
I personally have a little bit of an issue with one taxing authority making donations to another taxing authority. I think you're spinning your wheels. So we should maybe donate $100 back. No, it's foolishness. We get a donation to our Weyauwega Fremont School District by my paying taxes to the city.
Sure.
So I'm not sure that's a good habit to get in, either accepting them or giving them.
Sure.
One taxing authority to another. Thank you.
Does the board have an interest in denying the donation, or should we put a letter together for that, or just communicate with them?
I'm comfortable with the donation made, if that's what their board wanted. The donation, do I understand what Neil's saying, but if that's how they want to distribute their funds, that was their choice.
Being on that board, I'll share the insight when appropriate.
I think it's perfect.
CESA rep. Nothing to report. Yep, legislative liaison, Mr. Bleck.
Essence of time, and a late start I'll pass, other than this election time here in the next couple of weeks, and encourage all voters to make an educated decision and your voting preferences.
School board rep. Mr. Rucks.
I know Sabrina brought it up last time to the board that the students still would like to see if we can use our backpacks at school in between passing. And a lot of kids are still very like, you should go talk to them, see what they can do, but I still think it should be brought up.
Would you like it on the agenda at a committee level where the students and board administration can discuss it?
I do.
You have the right to put that on the agenda, I think.
Six, approval of previous meeting minutes. 6A, committee virtual meeting, October 13th, 2014.
I make a motion.
I'll second it.
Jim, discussion questions on the minutes? All in favor for approval?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. 6B, special Board of Education meeting, October 9th, 2014.
Make a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll second it.
Second by Jim, discussion on those minutes? All in favor for approval?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. 6C, regular Board of Education meeting, September 22nd of 2014.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second. By Sandy, second by myself. Discussion questions on the regular Board of Education minutes? All in favor for approval? Aye. Opposed? Carried. 7, consideration and approval of vouchers. 7A, September monthly vendor payments.
I'll make a motion to approve.
By Sandy.
I'll second it.
Jim. Discussion, questions on vendor payments?
I just have a question on the scoreboard one, about the installation was in the fall, winter of 2012, and we just got invoiced. Is that delayed invoicing for a reason?
summer for payment. Originally, when that donation from the Packers for the scoreboard, there was some reconfiguration of the board, which needed to be from green to red, and other items that were brought forward, and then ultimately the installation costs for that. This invoice had been floating around for a period of time, and when it was brought forward, obviously it needs to be addressed and paid for.
My memory was in the practice, my scoreboard was refurbished. In good condition. But I believe the Packers were only the scoreboard. My memory was, though, that the board was donated and the installation was donated. That was my memory. I don't have proof of that. So this is an absolute shock to me, and I will not be approving the bill to come. On the next page, 4, second or third up from the bottom, we have a couple $1,000 for football. On page 6, in the middle, we have over $3,000 for girls basketball. Third from the bottom on page 6, we have $800 for a laptop for football. It goes on and on. And the band students on accredited course have to buy their deposit because that's the priorities there.
No, I called Scott about my question for you.
I guess I would like to follow up on what Neil said. Of course, I had no idea that there was this question about the donation of the scoreboard stuff, so I'd like to see that. Was that the case? I mean, is there something that was missed somewhere?
I personally remember saying thank you for installing the donated school, taking the old one and trade. So I'm shocked to see that.
Is there a way they can find that?
There was an open record request today for all this information, so I'll start that process of going back into the process when this was presented to the district for payment. With that, I can communicate with the board as well through that open record request, but we're now in full of that.
Page 7, about third or fourth one down, is Shea Electric. Is that the grade school or elementary computer room changes?
I guess I'm not certain offhand. Drury Electric is the new middle school or the elementary school.
I didn't know what Shea Electric did, and if
Yeah.
the proposal had a change order, is kind of how I read that, but I'm not certain. And that's a detail we can follow up later. Another example on page 10, in the middle of the page, athletic equipment, 2,000. So we seem to have plenty of money for extracurriculars.
recognize through the operation of the consent agenda resignations of Jennifer Leitch as the 8th grade girls basketball coach. Thank Jennifer for her time. I believe she mentioned it was 10 years that she's contributed at that role in that position. And also the board recognized through consent agenda the hires of 4 individuals: Renee Hunkins as Yearbook advisor, Cal Vasquez as JV boys basketball coach, Jeff Kuznick as freshman boys basketball coach, and Amy Lenovo as middle school treasurer.
Then new business, 10/8/2015, WASB delegate. You know, you have been the delegate in the past, right?
I don't plan on sending it to. At this time.
You have the underlying question, if anybody go on.
At this time, I don't plan on. I looked it over.
Third week of January, the 22nd, 3rd, around that time frame.
Is there a deadline to know this?
WASB requested recognition of this item and the next, and if they can prepare materials. I guess whether the person chooses to go or not is to be determined, but they can assign it to materials to our district. So that's what they're looking for.
I know the earlier we get the hotel room, supposed to be out of it. That's all the true lot list.
I'm on me. Because everybody else is a definite no. You put me down for these.
If you don't go and somebody else does,
If
then
nobody
we can always
goes, it won't
represent.
matter.
Then we, if somebody else does, they can represent.
We can change that here.
Make a motion to recognize Delegate as our district WASB delegate. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried? Anything else? 10B, 2014-15 WASB legislative contact.
I make a motion to recognize the URP as our district WASB legislative.
A second.
Second. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. 10C, staffing reconfiguration, salary adjustments. Mr. Bleck? Any offer on?
Nothing other than the discussion from the closed session. We'll take action as they see fit.
In the motion, you have a percentage and then a dollar rate. Is the dollar rate the full amount, or is that dollar rate you already 70% or 95%?
95% of.
Do I have to do the math, or is the math already done?
It's done.
That's what I was questioning.
Board wanted to get to that discussion part, maybe contributors that had questions on there about that.
I'll make the motion to recognize business manager Blue, I'm sorry.
Leon? Leon?
At 95% equivalency at salary rate of $70,050, district administrative assistant, school board secretary, Ron Long, for the secretary of 30, salary of $35,000.
should it be?
Go ahead, Gail. 959.
There's 121s in it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
The penny should be 31 cents?
Correct.
And get rid of the other one?
Correct.
Thank you.
And I don't know if you want in there for salary, that additional amount is we paid for through a grant.
Offset.
Do you wanna put that in there?
Yes.
Motion by Sandy,
Second.
by Debbie. Discussion, questions?
So just so I'm clear, the dollar sign has already been done the math, equal that percentage.
Questions? Discussion?
Some could interpret that it's the salary rate of this, and you gotta multiply by 70%. So it's not the clearest motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Ten B, healthcare vendor consulting recognition.
Make a motion to recognize Nancy and Associates as their health care consultant.
I'll second it.
Discussion. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Ten E, 2015 spring semester youth options requests.
I make a motion to approve the 2015 spring semester youth option requests as presented.
I'll second. Discussion, questions?
This is for one individual?
In the course selections that were recognized, realistically, this individual will not take in all classes, but the class may not run, so looking to go schedule around.
Is that window closed for spring semester youth option?
There's a deadline that they need to be in by nearing, it needs to be done during the month of October here.
The reason I'm asking is, this motion makes it sound like it's open-ended. They're making a motion to approve the spring semester youth option request as presented. And if someone's presented next week, would that also be included in the motion? The definition of presented now or when?
I think as presented as now.
November 15th is when they have to make their registration.
No.
That's what it says on the bottom. So we would have time to really approve it, just another.
Typically, we look at this twice annually, twice a year. For that.
Other questions? Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Ten F, school district Weyauwega Fremont medical director.
I make a motion to approve Dr. Steve Gettert as our district medical director.
I'll second it.
Discussion, questions?
He is offered, and is there a time limit on that offer?
Typically, as long as the medical professional is able to assist us within their schedule, they stay on. They can decline if their schedule is.
I guess my question is this an annual requirement for us, or is it endless?
This is endless as of now. We recognize it now, and then we move forward until a change is needed.
Other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. 11, calendar and future agenda items.
I have some. Okay, number one, I think I would like it if the school would write a letter to all the governing bodies in our district and invite them to the strategic meeting. And number two, we seem to have a lot of open records requests, and I would like to, think of, what are we doing wrong that we're not
open with our requests, and so I would like a list of all the open records requests that were made this year. And binding. I would like that on our agenda for next time, both items. Because I think our governing body should be invited. I know one is coming. Is that the city of Weyauwega?
Charlotte.
Is she coming to the meeting?
Colleen's been coming.
Oh, Colleen then. That's the other one. And so I think if we could write I don't know if we could just have administration do it or what. So that they're aware of what we're planning.
Sure, for the November 6th meeting?
If it could be done in time, that'd be great.
Okay.
And,
I can.
and I have
draft
been
something
trying to
together.
approach people, and not with my opinions, because I'm opinionless right now, I feel the whole thing. I know I encourage all board members to approach people and advise them. I know a lot of us have. Now I was wondering if we have extra ones of those books you handed out last time.
Yeah.
Because if we could all have some, maybe we could hand them to the people so they know where they want to be.
Sure. We have copies or one additional, Eva?
I think it,
You want open records request on an agenda item, or you want an open records request of the open records?
yeah.
Okay, that wouldn't necessarily be an agenda thing. You could ask for an open record.
No, but
All open records.
I want to talk about what we're doing wrong that we're getting all these open requests.
Those are two separate things.
She wants a list of open records.
She can open records. You just need that to be an agenda.
So why can't I get it there?
You can.
I want it to be agenda item,
But
and I want to
it's
find
two
out
separate things.
what we can do to make our meetings more open so people don't feel the need for that.
And I'd like to add the gifted and talented in science. Rachel was right, it wasn't on the last meeting, but it was on the September 22nd.
It was on the before. Because I think we already directed Scott to bring that issue up well before next week's budget, right? Those two items. Right, Scott?
Yes, that's part of our continuing discussion.
Then is it all right, if Scott goes ahead and writes letters or emails or something?
Sure. Okay.
Or do you want?
It'd be something similar, to probably what we posted in the newspaper through Andy,
Sure.
about what it is and.
Especially invite you as representative of, thanks a lot, Scott, I